Gunnerman Group is a go.
Yes! Not just a startup, an upstart.
Gotta get going. Gotta be good.
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 Growth is the goal. How do we do that?
I talked to UPS. They'll help us out. New technology, smart advice. We focus on the business, and they take care of the logistics.
UPS.
Good going.
We get good. That's great.
Great. Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
Great.
I love logistics.
David Suntz here with Vernon Croft after Akron and Duquesne played to a scoreless tie in a preseason match. And Coach, your defense really held strong. Duquesne had those 8 corners in the first half. What was your defense able to do to hold them scoreless?
You know, it's something that we've stressed quite a bit. You know, last year in the spring when we played Duquesne, we lost 4-0, and 3 of the 4 goals were on corners. So we knew that they were going to be able to get corners. We knew they were going to be dangerous on them. So it's something that we have tried to stress defensively is to be, you know, first to the ball, keep it clean. And even going into the second half, we talked about, hey, whatever it takes, don't give up a corner. We didn't give up the first corner in the second half to like 3:27 left in the game. So, yeah, we're pretty pleased with how we defended tonight.
A big part of your defense was Alex Uvano-Harden. She had 8 saves after she came on in the second half. What did you like about her performance out there?
You know, I think the biggest thing about Alex is if you look back at her, she's a goalkeeper that makes a great save, and then she kind of builds on that. And so she was able to continue to grow and grow and grow as the game went along. And, you know, as a goalkeeper, it's great to get saves, but as a coach, you don't want your goalkeeper having to deal with 8 saves. So, but proud of her, proud of what she did for us tonight.
Moving to the offensive side, your captain, Lonnie Smith, 6 shots, 3 of them on goal. What was she able to do to create some opportunities, not only with shots, but also with some feeds into the box?
You know, I think we spent a lot of time working on her chemistry with certainly Karen and even Sarah sitting underneath her. And so, you know, we had some good opportunities, some good combination play to get any of them free. But, you know, Lonnie she's a special kind of player, and we're fortunate to have her. And I think she's as fit as she's ever been. And so she's going to continue to get looks. She really is. And, you know, in fairness to Duquesne, their goalkeeper came up big twice on her. So she'll get it. It'll come.
You mentioned earlier in the week that you need to help Lonnie out, and if you could do that, she could really have a breakout year. What does your offense need to do to create some of those opportunities?
You know, I think what we got to do is we got to be able to find ways to get some other people dangerous. You know, Lonnie had a lot of opportunities. She was dangerous tonight, but who else was dangerous tonight? You know, we got to find somebody else, because if we can find somebody else to get dangerous, then all of a sudden it doesn't become let's defend Lonnie Smith and then we can shut Akron out. So,
Coach, thanks for the time and best of luck next week in the Steel City Classic.
Great, thank you.
That was head coach Vernon Croft. Akron starts off the regular season next week, heading to the Steel City Classic. The Zips will take on Pittsburgh and Robert Morris, and then the Zips are back here at First Energy Stadium, Cub Cadet Field, in 2 weeks to take on 5th-ranked Virginia Tech in the home opener. Reporting for GoZips.com, I'm David Suntz.